What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we took on Virginia to kick off the conference season, and we ended up getting beat 35-14. Just an awful game, especially coming off the big upset win over Texas. We absolutely laid an egg. We had way too many turnovers. Our defense struggled. Nothing went right. We actually had a chance at halftime. We were only down a couple scores. We were driving the ball at the start of the third quarter, and guess what? We had a fumble, and it was just all she wrote after that. But we have to move on. Today, we're going to take on UConn. Now, UConn's the same talent level as us. They got the same record. You look at their stat line, their offense seems to be pretty strong. Their defense, not so much, at least in pass defense. But something's got to give. We need to play a whole lot better than what we did in the last game. Let's talk recruiting. Today is a big day. We got several prospects coming in to visit. As you can see, we're going after 3 guys, and all 3 seem to be ready to take a visit. Now, we definitely know 2 of them are visiting. You look at Kyle Young here. He is visiting today. We just don't know what he likes. So, reputation as a coach, we know he doesn't care about coach prestige. I'm going to leave it at program prestige. I think we're going to be safe there. Dustin McCoy, he is ready to visit. I'm going to have him visit today. The sooner the better, because if you go back and look at our schedule, we are several weeks off, 2 weeks in fact, from another home game. I want to get these out of the way as quick as possible so we can use those points on somebody else. So we're going to have him visit today as well. We just don't know what he likes. Let's see, coaching style and location. So because of that, I'm going to keep it at program prestige. I think that's the safest bet. And last but not least, we got Corey Clemens, a tackle. He is visiting today as well. You look at what he's not into. Coaching, prestige, he doesn't care about that. And just prestige in general. So we're going to pick something else. Auburn and Miami are going after him hard. We can try, I don't know. Location actually sounds halfway decent because he's right in the middle of the two. He doesn't care about prestige. Oh, you don't see this too often. It literally just says prestige. So we're not going to go with either prestige. We can do location. I'm going to do playing time. That's our next safest bet, I think. Okay, make sure you stay to the end of the video and see if we get any of these commitments. Let's check out the conference standings. Here is our division. We lost our first conference game, so that does not help things, but there's so many games left to be played. There's just a lot left on the table, so I'm not too worried about that. As long as we win, we could be okay, but we got to win ball games. So let's check out our team info screen. Thankfully, we don't have anybody injured. Gates, again, he had just an awful game against Virginia. Hopefully, he'll play better today. Horton struggled against Virginia. You know, when our run game isn't going well, nothing else will probably go well either. But Horton is still leading in rushing. You got Buttles leading in receiving. You look at their defensive leaders. This is another issue of ours. We're going through 3 games, and we only have 1 player at the most of 12 tackles. That's not a lot at all. It's sharing the wealth. A lot of people are making tackles. Unfortunately, me playing free safety a lot, I'm having to make a ton of tackles, which I shouldn't be doing. We got to get better on the front 7 because of that. Then you got the sacks. Nichols was able to pick up a couple sacks against Virginia. And that's another thing. We're not getting a lot of interceptions. So let's go ahead and check out UConn. They are in the Big East, if I'm not mistaken. And they're at the very top of this list. Now, they got a wide receiver out for a long time. Don't know if he's their best guy, though. They just beat Syracuse by 3. Looks like their quarterback's playing pretty well. They got a running back, averaging about 100 yards a game. They got a receiver, averaging about 100 yards a game. And I'm seeing 1 defensive player that's leading in tackles and in interceptions. So he must be a pretty stout player. Okay, looks like nobody got in trouble today. Now, I do want to check out the uniforms. Now, remember, I'm still using this new NCAA 06 Next mod. It's a texture mod that updates a bunch of uniforms. They haven't got everybody's uniforms updated. They're doing conference by conference. And they haven't done the ACC yet. That'll come in time. But we are still going to go with our default home uniforms for this one, which is this right here. All right, let's get into the game. The play we're going to look at today is gun bunch deep cross up. Now, you've seen me call this play a ton. This is my favorite middle of the field passing concept. And, you know, 90% of the time, you're going to be either on the left or right hash, but every now and then, you'll be in the middle of the field, and I love using this play. And it technically attacks best against cover 2 zone, which is what you're going to see a lot in this game. For whatever reason, I think the defense is just kind of programmed to do nothing but cover 2 zone against this play. At least it seems that way. But we're going to start off with our progressions. Now, every single route can be thrown to. You're going to start off with man, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. So this is our post route. This is our cover 0 beater. This is my first read. If I don't see the safeties come up, then normally what I like to do is go down to my out route down here. Or I can go over to the angle route. You can go back and forth. The timing of both routes is about the same. If you got a better halfback, you may want to look at him more. Otherwise, I'll just probably go to the out route just because it's a little safer. That's pretty much the reason why I put it as our second read. But if neither one of those works out, by the time the corner route hits his last cut, then you could probably go to him. I especially like to go to him against cover 1. But it's zone is where the magic really happens. Now, technically, I have the halfback angle as my number 1 read. I go ABC on your zone read. So the A, if there's a hole there, yes, you could go him. But I never really look at him all that often because, again, this play is solely designed to attack cover 2 zone. And as you see here, the quarterback on the roll, I prefer to roll with him with the angle route. This is the B read, your second read in zone. Roll out with him if you can. You need to be careful. There's a defensive end or a linebacker blitzing, and if so, I'll come down here to my out route, which is why I have him as my third zone beater. But anyway, a killer play. Definitely use it if it fits your scheme. Do we have a pretty day for football? I hope we do. I don't want more rain, but it looks like I think it's going to be pretty. It's kind of hard to tell at times. Okay, good deal. It is going to be a pretty day for football.
This is a great day for football.
Wallace Wade Stadium, we've got it packed out now, which doesn't say a whole lot. This stadium only holds like 30,000 or so. No wind, which is good. And here come your Duke Blue Devils. We need a bounce-back victory today, to say the least. It's been a long time since I played UConn. I'm trying to remember the last time I did. There's Justin Gates. Hopefully he will play better today.
I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career day. Nice pick.
Let's see who are they going to pick. Looks like they are picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. I have won it, and I'm going to get the ball in the start of the second half. I will defer. I do like UConn's uniforms. Of course, they will probably get updated soon with this mod and such. Let's check out their roster. Starting quarterback, 82 overall and 78 speed. So I'm not going to blitz him a ton. We'll just see how much he runs today, then I'll adjust accordingly. They got an impact halfback, 88 overall, 93 speed. Thankfully, he's really small and he's not very strong. Hopefully, we can make tackles on him. But again, we got to chase him down first. You look at fullback, a really strong fullback there, 78 speed. He would fit perfectly in my offense. And it is their top wide receiver that's out today, so we're very fortunate that he is not playing. And they got just average guys behind him. Tight end, not a bad guy, 80 overall, just 72 speed, 65 catch. I don't expect him to do a whole lot against us. You look at their offensive line, 68, a true freshman, 80, 80, 82, and 74. So nothing special. Our front four needs to do a good job against that front. Let's look at their defense. I honestly don't know what defense they run. It may be a 3-4. This is a humongous defensive end, at least in terms of weight. At 84 there, then you got 68 overall for this kid at 276. That probably tells me they run a 3-4. I'm not really sure. I should have looked it up earlier. 70, 68, 65. They got a bunch of defensive tackles. Maybe they do run a 4-3. Outside linebackers, 70. Then you got 80 at middle linebacker. Then you got 82 at right. And I'm sure this guy will be on the field as well. So this guy's an impact player, outside linebacker. You look at the corners, 84, then 76 and 76. So nothing great there. 80 at free safety. Then you have 85 at strong safety, the third impact player for them. Awful kicker, true freshman, and just an average punter. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. They got an impact guy on the right. We will kick this over here. And we're underway.
Here's the kick.
Somebody make a play out there. Their impact guy is a running back, so I am going to go man for a little while and just see how much they run. I think that's a good idea. Something like this, perhaps.
He's a heck of a player, and I really believe that
Counter.
he will have a huge game today.
Good job, Al, making the tackle. Don't whiff on it. I'm not the best when it comes in the open field. I'm going to stay in man.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Looks like they're going ace normal. Very popular formation.
Connecticut
We will stay put. Counter. Play action. Ow. Ooh, he dropped it, thankfully. I was way out of position. That was my fault. 3rd and 8. Let's go Cloud. I am not going to do a spy just yet. I just don't know if he's going to be one of those that wants to run all over the field. Hopefully he doesn't.
Connecticut lines up with 3 receivers.
Would be nice if we had a bigger stadium, but that's okay. High snap, screen on the right. Somebody make a tackle. Good defense. So we are going to force a punt. They're on the 27. We'll go double cross on this one. I don't think they will. I think they would come in to protect if I did try to go all out on the block.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see.
Looks like their punter's got a mullet, a blonde mullet, nonetheless.
He punts it.
And we're going to have to fair catch this one. Ooh, don't run into me. That could have been bad. Let's fix a couple of sub packages. We're going to do that. And I think I'm going to leave that as is for now. I think what we're going to do first, we're going to go slam with Horton. So they are a 4-3 team. Okay, that's good to know. We're going to go to the right. Not a whole lot there.
The running back gets 2 on the
We're going to go back to the run game. We're going to go toss with Drummer.
It's 2nd down and 8.
Zone nickel.
32. One-man backfield.
We're going to go over here maybe. Oh, why? He's stuck. Let's do the other one. That's fine.
They go with the option. He laterals the ball. He tries to
Well, didn't mean to spin either, so... Well, now we're in a bad position. It is, what, 3rd and 11?
Solid effort there to break up that play.
I wanted to run away from their impact linebacker.
It's 3rd down and 11.
They're going man? I'm going to do something like this, get him out of the way. Last time I threw against man, that did kind of got in the way. That's intercepted. Ooh, actually, that could have been caught. They went cover 1. Drop pass, but he was defended fairly well, so that's not too surprising. Okay, looks like we're going to punt. Not the start you want. Looks like they got their halfback back there. Really good kick. That's exactly where I want it. And he's going to fair catch it. That's a perfect punt. So let's see if we can force another punt. I'm going to go back to man. Again, I think if they're smart, they'll just go to their running back a lot.
Formation here.
Uh-oh. Pick up 6 yards there.
Keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards.
Picks up 7. We'll just try to keep everything in front of us.
On the 29-yard line. The Huskies
Going option. And he's gone. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Shoot. This is what we're going to deal with all day. Let's go nickel, man. They're going to keep running it, so I'm going to stay in man. I don't want to blitz because their quarterback can run a little bit, so their backfield's strong. It's intimidating. Toss. Good job, Al. Good stop there. Let's do quarters.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. All on the 24-yard line. Connecticut sets up with 4 receivers.
Do something like this, perhaps. Halfback draw. Good tackle by McCoy. So it's 3rd and something. 3rd and 6. Let's go, Cloud. It'd be great if we could force a field goal. We'll do something like this. Now let's play it safe. They may just run to the left. Play action.
There's a play fake. Looking. Throws it to the outside.
Intercepted. So close. Good defense. So we are going to force a field goal. We got to figure out what to do offensively. Right now we're just not clicking. We didn't click any in the last game. We got to do something today.
Here comes the
We'll figure it out.
Trying to put his team up by a field goal. The kick is up,
Right down the middle.
and it's good. And here's the
They can have all the field goals they want. I'm not too worried about any of that. I think our defense does their part, but they need help from our offense.
And number 40 back deep to return. Kicks it off.
Let's see if Buttles. I think it's Buttles. No, it is our. Oh, this is why I want somebody who can catch the ball. Great play. He somehow made something out of it. It helps he's got 98 speed or 99. Let's go halfback angle. They're going man, but unfortunately,
They'll take over.
that guy's going to be on him in it. I think I'm going to leave it as is.
The Blue Devil.
Going cover one.
Back to pass. Throws to the
We're very fortunate. My right tackle got beat. We're lucky we got away with that one. 2nd and 2. I'm going to go straight to another pass. Let's go halfback angle.
It's second down and
We're
2.
going man, and I swear they're impact guys on my cover 0 beater. What's the advantage there? Let's do something like this instead. We're going to do something like this. Cover 0.
Drops back. He's looking. He
Let's go, Gates. Somebody make a play. There we go. Good job, Buttles. Good throw.
all the way down.
What I've done here, we may get a decent thumbnail. What I ended up doing here was, if you notice, I audibled. Let's bring out my telestrator. I haven't got to do that in a while. We're going to put this on yellow. This guy right here is on my slot. He is not very good. This was a matchup that we wanted, so we had to go right here, and I had him just stay in to block because this impact guy, I'm pretty sure, was on him. So I think we made the right choice and made those adjustments, and it worked out pretty well, I think. So we went over the top, made a really good play. Okay. Right hand. Let's go. Let's go slam with Horton.
First and 10.
So they're going to keep their impact guys on that right side most today, aren't they? Because of
Blue
this,
Devil come out in a bunch formation.
we're going to go to the left instead.
Handoff up the middle.
Had good defense. Just left tackle.
They'll get 2
Went for the linebacker instead. I want to run the ball again. Let's go fullback over.
This offense has done
At least they're going man, but they're going nickel.
once they enter the red zone.
That's right. These guys
And they're shifting hard that way.
anybody in the country.
Duke comes out with 2
This may help us a little bit.
Gates.
Good. Maybe we can get a touchdown here. Good deal. So we're on the scoreboard. That was a struggle for us last game. Good to see Drummer get in the end zone. Good blocking by Horton. Horton was the reason for that touchdown. Of course, we're going to give Horton the ball quite a bit today. He's our best player. I'm going to try to reward him with a touchdown later on if we can. Let's kick an extra point.
And he tacks on.
It helps when you can stretch the field a bit going down the field.
Duke 7, Connecticut 3.
I would love to add some play action to my offense. It would fit perfectly with all the running we do. Unfortunately, let me make sure. Kind of hard to tell. Unfortunately, play action, you better have good blocking or you're going to get sacked a lot.
McLean.
That may be something I need to do at home or more. Somebody get a tackle. There you go. This may be coming back.
Let's check out the penalty.
We will accept that.
So
First and 10 on their 13, and we're going to go back to man.
You're always
I'm assuming they are going to go to their
jersey, don't block.
halfback.
Apparently, he didn't see it. And another thing he might not see is more playing time.
Ace backfield.
Going with another toss. Good tackle.
Behind the line. He was stopped.
Now, I just want to make sure that's Mason. I do want to make sure you go to formation subs. You go to our defense. You know, we got 2 middle linebackers that are pretty good. We got Mason, and then we got this guy. So they're splitting the reps, more or less. I could go 4-4, but it doesn't fit with what I prefer to do, cover 2 man. When I go up against the run, I could go 3-4, but I don't like the 3-4. So I'm happy with that setup.
Connecticut lines up in a double tight set.
Uh-oh.
Makes a move.
Ooh, what a hit. Thank the Lord he made that hit, too. That was going to be bad.
Gain by the tailback there.
So it's 3rd and 5. We're going to go back to Cloud. Thankfully, the quarterback hasn't done anything yet in terms of trying to run away from things.
Formation.
Now, they may run the ball. Yep, going with the toss.
Try the left side.
Good job, Al. Oh, did he get it?
So the halfback picks up the first.
Oh, he barely got it.
Toss to the outside.
I'm going to take a chance on a zone blitz. I just have it on my mind. I think we need to try at least once.
Ball on the 23-yard line. Connecticut goes with the ace.
Do something like this, perhaps. Another toss. Uh-oh.
Spins upfield. He's hit and got away.
That could have been really bad. Keep running the toss. That ain't going to work all day.
And he's going to have a first down.
And that is it. We are up 4 at the end of the first quarter. Let's go back to man. Cover 2.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
We're going to shift everybody over like this. Another toss. Wow, have you ever seen such a toss team in your life? I wish the toss would work in this game. Thankfully, the power option is a good substitute for that. But that's a great play by McCoy. They're going with the big set. I'm still going to stay in cover 2 man. Let's try to keep everything in front of us until we can get to the third down.
High formation here.
Do something like this. Wow, another toss play. That's awesome. I mean, I'm glad they're doing it because it's not working. It's just cool to see another team do that. So it's 3rd and forever. This is what we want. Let's go Cloud.
That's how defense is supposed to be played.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line.
We'll do something like this. They're going ace slot.
Hernandez back to pass. Looks.
All day to throw. Uh-oh. Good play. Just, what do you do? We're having a hard time getting to the quarterback. The corner went up. The bad throw caused a completion, more or less, because the wide receiver had to come back for it. So we'll keep playing defense.
All on the 48-yard line. The Huskies come out in the ace formation.
Try to pump up whatever little crowd we do have. Play action. Fumble, somebody get it, get it. Huge play. Huge play. Good job. Is that my other defensive end? We're going to look at this play. Let's see if they show a good instant replay. I think it's a defensive tackle. Got the strip sack, and he picked it up. Awesome. Man, that's huge for us. So I think we're in the middle of the field, if I'm not mistaken. We're kind of in the middle of the field. Let's go deep cross up. Yes, we're dead center. I'm not a big fan of that shift.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Looks like we're going to have some time to throw, though. Good throw. Good throw. And that's a face mask. 5 yards. Thank you. Good play all around. Good job by my right tackle doing his job there. That's a great throw by Gates. Good to see him playing well at the moment. We're going to accept that. We're going to gain an extra yard. We're on the 2. What we can do is let's try just a basic slam for now. They got both of their impact guys on either end. We'll go over here. Just nothing. I swear goal line is so hard in this game. Let's go direct. Well, they're going to go to the right since their impact guys are on the other side. We'll do something like this. I snap. Shoo, we got lucky. Good. I snap, killed it almost. I just wanted to make sure Horton got a touchdown. Thankfully, he was able to get the stiff arm to go in for 6 points. Now, one thing I don't know if you've noticed, and the guys who have been working on this texture mod can tell me this. If you look at our helmets, you notice it says Devils underneath that. I think they've worked on this a little bit. I know they're going to work on the ACC uniforms big time because this is obviously not what the Blue Devils roll with anymore. This is a black helmet or the black crossbar and such. But anyway, I just want to see the Blue Devils with the gray on the background of it. I think that's pretty cool. Now, once they update the ACC uniforms, then we may get another different home uniform that looks better. Because the default ones in this game and the current one don't look all that well. It's the blue jersey with the black lettering. It just doesn't look good. Okay, 14-3. Let's keep it going. We'll kick it back over here. Another strong kick. This may go in the end zone. And it will. Is he going to return it? Nope.
Clean. Fields it in the end zone. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
Let's go quarters. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stay quarters.
The Huskies line up with 4 wideouts.
We're going to do something like this.
Going with the shotgun here.
Some of their guys can't hear the play.
Hernandez.
Going to pass.
There on first
Went with a little stick route.
Makes the catch. It'll go down as a completion, but they won't get.
They may have worked on UConn's uniforms too. I can't tell. I never played UConn, so I don't know what their uniforms look like on a daily basis. But I like their pride stickers. Maybe that's their normal ones. I'm not really sure.
This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now.
Guess what? Another toss. Thankfully, we're making good tackles on the outside. So it is what, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. We're gonna go back to Cloud. Last time they converted against this.
24-yard line. Linebackers move over.
Looks like they're going gun ace twins. I like that formation. It's got some good things in it.
Hernandez drops to throw.
Somebody get it.
And now he's gonna
Ooh, that was. Why didn't gun? He just kind of stood there and waited on it. I had to take him over. Thankfully, we stopped it. So it is 4th and 1. We're going to get the ball back. We're going to try to score again. Maybe he'll kick it on the far left side.
are lining up to punt it away.
Nope, other end. So we're going to be on the left hash.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's see, what can we call out of the gate?
Hoping to duplicate the results
I'm just
of the last
going through my
one.
stuff here.
Touchdown.
Let's go tight end delay. I know this is usually a 3rd and short for us, but
At the 47.
you can call this play whenever you feel like it.
Gates.
We can make a couple of adjustments, something like this.
Gates steps back to pass.
Good throw to Buttles. Pick up a first.
Drilled.
Nice decision by the
I think I may continue the pass a little bit more. Let's go. We can stay here. We go P. Reed. We're going zone. Now, 9 times out of 10, I'll go to my halfback. It's just safer. But if they go a soft cover 2, I definitely don't mind going to Myrick. Looks like they're going cover 2. Like this. Ah, did he go off his hands? Looked like a really good throw. Just a one-on-one against a strong safety. Ah, just slightly missed him. So we're on the left hash.
Big reception that time.
I'm going to try to go back to Drummer again on this toss. It didn't work well the last time, but I'm going to try it again. They're going man nickel,
Yard line.
and they're going cover 0 on this one.
If anyone can force
And I
a
don't
turnover
have...
now,
I
then it's
do.
the man at linebacker.
And dang it. Let's do this. There we go. They may go zone.
Gates set to go to the air.
Yeah.
He's going left.
That was all kind of confusing. I just messed myself up big time with that play. So it's 3rd and forever. We're on the 38. I'm going to... We're going to go halfback direct for now, and then we're going to figure out what to do on 4th down. I can sacrifice a down here and see what we're going to do on 4th.
Gates has 4
At least it isn't a high snap.
He can scoot.
That's a good hit. Impact guy on impact guy. So we're on the 20.
incredible effort there running the football.
I'm going to go here. We're going to go with our tight end mesh play. They're going zone.
Ball on the 20.
Since they're going zone, I'm going to do something like this. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know. That may have messed up
To the air.
ourselves up on this one.
Throws
Ooh.
the middle. Batted ball.
That's good defense. He got there in time. 2nd and 10.
All you young defensive backs at home. That
Let's run slam. Let's see if Horton can do something on this play before we figure out what to do on 3rd.
And they have 3 bunched.
We'll have to go to the outside. Good defense all around. Good blocking, I'm sorry. Good play.
Halfback ripped off a nice
Good run by him.
to get him the first.
I had nowhere to go on the inside. I wish I did. It got all clogged up, so I had to go to the outside. But thankfully, our wide receivers, everybody just made a good block there. So we're on the 3. What I want to do is go to our true fullback, which is Tim Ball, a.k.a. Timmy Riggins, a.k.a. Texas Forever.
That's when you turn
Now, we're going to flip this. We got those 2 impact guys
matters the most.
on that side. I want to run away from them, so we're going to do something like this instead. I think that's a good idea. And we're going to get 6 points out of it. Good deal. Okay, so now we're up 17. Let's go up 18 if we can. Good to see Timmy Ball get in the end zone. We need to find a way to give the ball to Parker. He needs to catch the ball. He's dropped everything that's thrown to him so far this year. But we got to wait for that to happen. So far, every pass play we've called with him being in there, they just thrown a different defense at us, so we had to go to somebody else. Tried and true.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Again, make sure you stay to the end of the video
The score, Duke.
to see if we get any commitments. Hopefully we get all three. That would be amazing. That tight end is going to start for us next season.
And Taylor.
The best tight end. I mean, he's one of the best looking prospects I've ever seen at that position. He will come in and start with him and Wade, and I think he can wreak havoc for us. That's a double tackle there, a double team tackle, or a gang tackle, I should say. They're going 3 wide. Let's go nickel man.
They'll start this drive at the 21.
So far, I think our defense has played very well, keeping them out of the end zone.
They'll throw on first down.
Going drop back. Bad throw. Slightly overthrew it.
And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many
I'm going to stay in man. If I was them, I'd go to the running back
the next time.
and then try to figure out what to do on third down.
Ball on the 21-yard line. They line up in a double
Back to it.
set.
Deep. Somebody get it. Good spin move by the quarterback.
With a takedown. Connecticut takes it.
I'm going to stay in 4-3 man. I think they're going to run it here. Oh, no, they're not. I just now looked at the clock. Look at that.
There's a shift by the
They are trying to go no huddle here, and I don't blame them. I'm not paying attention.
They'll throw on first down. He lets it go.
Good open field tackle. They'll call timeout there. So now we're going to go quarters. Yes, I'm not going to blitz. I don't think it's worth it. So let's just go here. Not against that quarterback. He's already ran the... He's scrambled, what, twice so far? Maybe 3 times.
He drops back. Throws short.
Good tackle there. And they're not calling a timeout. I'm going to call out a timeout for them. I want the ball back. I think we got a chance to score again if we can get the ball back. Hopefully I didn't mess ourselves up on that play right there.
36-yard line. Hernandez is back in the gun.
I've got the middle of the field.
Hernandez drops back. Looks. Lets it fly.
Oh, wide open. Wide open.
To the senior. And
Wow, what a throw. And just like that, they was going to run out the clock too, but that's the chance you take.
And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
Connecticut goes with the ace.
They're going to call something goofy. No, just a run to him.
Brings him down.
A flag. They're going to call offsides, aren't they?
Offsides.
I swear.
Offsides on the defense.
1st and 5. Yep. Gunn didn't get back in time.
They get the flag for jumping early.
Let's go quarters. I don't know what they're going to... I mean, they got 1 timeout left.
Ball on the 24-yard line. The impact player at running back is in the zone.
I assume they're going to still throw.
Hernandez on first down. Looking. He's going left.
Good defense.
Everyone had a shot.
By the corner, it is 2nd and 5. Now, I am going to... We're going to get our nickel group out there. I'm going to go with a crash, too. We're going to go zone blitz. I'm going to just throw something at him he's not used to seeing today. We're going to do something like this.
Dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his
Here he
hands.
comes.
Setting up the play action. Rolling out to the right side. And he might want it all.
Ow, ow. That was terrible. That was awful. I should have just let him stay put. That's a true rollout. And I just did not do a good job there. And just like that, they got a touchdown. That was just a bad setup all the way around, but I don't blame, I'm not upset over me trying to stop them on that 3rd down from earlier. Their quarterback's making good throws. But that last play right there, that was all on me. I was just in bad position. But this is a perfect example. I can't go back and look at it now, but if you got a running quarterback, use some play action like that. Do true rollouts. Give yourself some space. So we got 17 seconds. I am going to let that one sit. I think we got a better chance getting down the field if we do a deep cross-up from here. So we're going to try that. Now, they got an impact safety. I forgot about that, but that's okay. We was able to make it work last time. Terrible throw. That's awful. I think we're just going to run out the clock the rest of the way. I'm okay with that. Let's just run a bland. I probably should have took a knee. I don't think they're going to call a timeout on this play. Yep, okay. That is end of the first half. We're up 11. We're going to get the ball back started the 3rd quarter. The second quarter didn't end the way we wanted it to, but that's okay. I thought we still got a decent lead. I'm not too worried at the moment. So let's check out some stats. And let's go over here. And they got more yards than we do. Somehow, some way. But they're playing halfway decent. I mean, they're still in the game for sure. I want to look at both teams are 50% on third down. They had the one turnover that we took advantage of. Nothing else says a whole lot here. Let's go to individual stats. Gates is 4 for 9. He had a really bad throw on that deep cross-up. But otherwise, I think he's playing fine. Running the ball, Horton with 7 attempts. Drummer, I need to get him going just a little bit better if I can. Receiving, it's all Buttles at the moment. Myrick has got a catch as well. You look at defense, Mason is leading in tackles. This is what you're supposed to see. A linebacker leading in tackles. Tackles for loss, he's got 3 of them. We got 1 sack by the defensive end. He's not the defensive tackle, so that was our other end who made that humongous play. And we have no interceptions, of course. Before we head back into the video, I just wanted to point out a few things that I have in my store, starting off with the memory cards for the PlayStation 2 that has over 20 named roster files for all of the NCAA football games from 02 up to 11. And then, of course, I have all of my books that I have written over the years, from my latest one, the West Coast Offense, the Air Raid Offense, and you got the Big Book of Tight Ends, the Power Shoot. Then you got the I Option, P.A. Reed, Pro Dog, Run and Shoot, and so much more. So I will have a link in the top right and in the description below. All right, we need a touchdown right here. We need to get those 6 points back. That's a middle of the field. I'm going to just let that one go.
This one's going to be down in the end zone.
Normally, I would go. I'm going to go with the wide receiver run play. And they're going man, so this may work out fairly well. We're going to try this with Buttles. He's got some. That's good defense. Great job by that safety. We got 6 yards out of it, though. It's not bad. I'm going to stay here. We're going to try off tackle with Drummer.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go.
And they got those impact guys on that side.
They come out in a nickel.
We're going to flip this. Hopefully this will help.
They go with the option.
Good blocking all around. Good block. But he's not. He's losing his speed. You notice that? The number 1 caught up with him very easily. That's a good play, though. We'll take it. Let's go halfback angle. We're going man, but again, that impact guy is on our tight end. We're going to try that, though, if they go cover 0. Or we can do what we done last time. I think this is the better option. Cover 2, though. Good throw. Just don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. Shh. Very fortunate that wasn't a fumble. So it's 2nd and 2. I'm going to keep passing. I got something on my mind. We're going to go back to halfback angle. We're going man. What are our matchups? And he is on him. We're going to do something like this. Cover 1. Good throw. Good throw. Good job, Gates. So we're on the left hash. I'm going to go here, and we're going to do an off tackle. Run with Horton. And now they got their impact guy on that edge. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip this. And we're going to do something like this. Get a stiff arm, pick up a 1st down. Where are we? We're on like on the 13. I don't mind. And looks like Drummer is out. He looks kind of gassed. So because of this, I'm going to run a straight dive with Horton. He still seems to be feeling okay. We're going zone nickel. I will probably run to the right. We'll go over here. Dang it, Al. I put my thumb off the joystick. That was terrible. That's all my fault. So Drummer is back. We're going to stay in this formation. We're going to try to go back to that toss play. Zone dime. He can bring this guy over. Good block right. Nope. Good block up higher than that, but not on that guy. So it is what, 3rd and 7? We're going to go halfback angle. They're going man, which is good. I think we can go to right here for 6 points. Or at least maybe getting close to a first down. We'll see.
The Devils come out showing 3 wide.
Yeah, double teamed.
Off his back foot, and it's the senior.
That's good defense. Something happened on the offensive line. Somebody came through big time. Yeah, my left tackle, my right tackle. And I didn't back up like normal. Look, I did a good job, but as soon as they went down, just everything went all the heck. I could have went to my halfback. That could have worked. That's okay.
They pick up 2 on the pass play.
So we're going to have to kick a field goal, I'm afraid. Let's just go ahead and do that. Now, a lot of people are going to say that's jump the snap. Technically, that's not, because you never see that happen in a run play. It happens all the time in 07 through 11 on run plays. That's truly jump the snap. Ooh, did I just miss this? No, I didn't.
And it's good.
Well, at least we got points. Now we're up 2 touchdowns.
How that drive took place.
I wanted a touchdown, but that's okay.
Duke lines up for the
So we're going to get back on defense. And this is going to their impact guy. I hit the button too early. And he's going to return it.
Taylor fields it in the end zone.
Good hit.
He should have
Keep hitting him. That's what you got to do on that little kid. Just keep hitting him. Let's go man cover 2.
No, taking a knee would have been a better decision.
They'll take over at the 14-yard line.
Let's see what they call here.
The Husky set up in the gun. Hernandez drops back to pass. He's going right. The senior
Pick up a solid 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 2. I'm going to stay in man. If I was them, I would just hand the ball off. I'm surprised they're not running him as much as you think they would.
Connecticut comes to the line. Only 1 man in the backfield.
Right up the gut. Oh, had a chance right there. Want to pick up the first.
So we got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you
Going to an even bigger set. We'll stay in cover 2 man.
you can really start to wear a defense down.
We'll do something like this. Another toss.
Tosses to the left side. Gets past the tackle.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Look at this. What in the world? How is that possible? Look at this. Everybody and their brother was in front of him. Shoot. Just awful play right there.
Rushing yards, 100 of them. That's what this player's done so far today.
I tried my best to contain him off the edge to make him force to go upfield. Well, he did. It's just up to our other players to do something there. Up the gut there. Good tackle.
That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Picked up 3. Again, we'll just try to keep everything in front of us.
The 5th play of the current drive.
As long as we can continue to score points, I'm not too worried. But you can tell their offense is strong enough to do damage.
Hernandez sets up the play.
Oh, no, this ain't good. Great play.
I like the defense.
Who was the guy supposed to be on him? Where was he at?
On the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense
This guy right here
executed, and the result is
was just way off of him. We'll stay in man, though.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive.
Back to ace normal they go. We need a turnover.
Comes out with 2 tight ends.
Play action.
Play action. Throws this one out to the left.
Thank the Lord it was overthrown.
Pass, and his tight end couldn't reach it.
2nd and 10. I'm going to stay. They're going with a really big set. I'm expecting a run.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Back to gun ace twins.
From the gun. Hernandez steps back to pass.
Get an open field tackle. Good job.
Brings him down for
So now it's 3rd and long. This is what we want. We'll go cloud.
3rd and 10.
We need to force a field goal.
There's a
We'll do
shift
something
by
like
the linebacker.
this. We need our front. Somebody needs to get a sack. I don't think we've had 1 sack today except for that strip sack we had earlier.
Wants to throw.
Thankfully, that's going out of bounds.
Incomplete.
Thankfully. So I assume they will kick a field goal, and they are. We will go field goal safe man just in case. I don't expect them to fake it. Try to pump up the crowd as best we can.
Culver lined up for the field goal. He's going to need some
Miss it,
distance.
miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it.
And it splits the upright.
So now we have an 11-point lead again.
Pontiac. Fuel for the soul.
But hey, we kept them out of the end zone. So this 3rd quarter went our way technically. we got 4 more points than they did.
Kicks it off.
Now let's see if our freshman corner can do something on this play.
Butler takes it from the 6.
Nope, a fumble. Very fortunate. Very lucky there. That could have been really bad. I am going to go with a pass play. I got something on my mind. Let's go. Halfback mid attack. I always forget to call this play. They're going man and they're blitzing everybody. So this should be interesting. We're gonna go to Myrick instead.
Has 4 receivers lined up here.
That's the better matchup.
Back to throw. Looks. Lets it go.
Let's go, freshman.
It's dropped. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time.
That was a good throw.
Let that one get away from his
Our other guy was being defended by the impact safety. I didn't want to throw to him.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Oh, that don't look good.
With 4 wide out.
Let's go over here. Good block. Good block. Get a block right there. Ah. Oh, get off him. Get off him.
Now with a
Big play. Huge play by Horton. Good run.
Right there.
Now, we got a lot of room to work with, and that's the end of the third quarter. Okay, we're driving. We're moving the ball a little.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score.
I'm going to go to this formation right here. We're going to go to tight end post.
It's first
They're
and 10.
going zone. I'll probably keep this simple. And we will go to Horton on this play.
And this impact linebacker is
Unless it's wide open over the middle, which it isn't.
back to pass. Looking. He throws it complete.
Get a few yards. Not a whole lot.
But the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but
We could try
at least
fullback
it wasn't
over
a
with
sack or
Drummer.
interception.
2nd and 7.
They're going zone. We may have to cut this upfield just a little. Now, I'm going to start running clock. I think it's a good idea.
Up in a double tight set.
We got an 11-point lead. I'm in no hurry to score points, even though I want to. I want to keep the ball away from them. Their offense is good enough to score 2 more touchdowns this quarter. So I want to keep it away from them as best we can. Great defense. Nothing there. Left tackle or left tight end got busted up.
Got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness.
We're going to try a deep cross up here. We're going zone. I probably should have flipped this, and I technically can if I want to, but I'm okay going right-handed on this one because our quarterback's right-handed. I think it'll just work a little bit better. As long as the throw is good, that safety can't make too much of a play on this one. It would be great if we can convert. Right tackle got blasted.
Wants to throw outside.
Right tackle got beat so badly. So what we're going to do here, it's 4th and 6. I'm going to go with a pass, and if they go man,
Third down.
they're going zone. So we're going to call a timeout, and the clock is stopped. This play isn't going to work, so we're going to call a timeout. We're just going to punt it. I just want to take a chance there to see if we could extend the play or the drive, and we couldn't. You can attack zone with that play, but it's really good against man. So we're going to do this instead.
The Devils.
We're going to go... Ooh, this ain't good. Okay, at least he's not going to return it.
Branch calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch.
All right, we still have a 2-score lead.
Before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to
I'm going to go man. They still got plenty of time, so I think they're going to run their normal offense.
They'll set up shop at the 16.
Back to ace normal they go.
2 tight end set. Hernandez pitches out to the right.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. First down. The kid's tough. As small as he is, he still breaks tackles.
The way they ran the ball on that play. There's more where that came from.
The good thing is they're running the ball, which means they're running the clock.
On the 27-yard line. The Huskies come out in the ace formation. Hernandez.
Yeah, keep calling audibles. You do that.
Hernandez.
Speed option.
There he goes.
I've done a terrible job getting over there, but
They go with the option and
pick up the first.
And that was just good instinct.
Now they're going no huddle.
Or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick
Play
up the ball,
action.
so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
Good throw. Wow, their quarterback's pretty good. He's not a bad quarterback at all. He's making plays today.
Quarterback. Not only was it good decision making, but the offense.
We're going to keep everything in front of us.
Just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you
Somebody may have gotten off sides. I can't tell.
9 out of 10 times.
Wow, their quarterback is really good.
they must have seen something in the defense because that was the exact same play as the one they ran before.
We're going to call the same thing over and over again. We're going to go quarters.
Mismatch that the offense is taking advantage of.
He rolls out to the left. He's looking. Throws. It falls incomplete.
Well, they stopped the clock, so what is it? 2nd and 10? We're going to go quarters again. I think they're going to throw. We'll see.
Back in the gun.
Everybody make good decisions.
Hernandez drops back, looks.
Wide open over there. Make a tackle. Want to get the first. Getting close. 3rd and 1. They're going with a big set, so we'll just go cover 2 man. Just keep it in front of us.
They line up in the jumbo set.
We'll do something like this. They may go play action. Fullback dive. Oh my gosh. What a play.
They'll bring him down.
Wasn't expecting that.
After another first down.
And just like that, they're about to score on us. Pretty good game. Give it up to UConn. They played well today. Well enough, I guess. Zach, thank you. That helped. Now watch them go. Hurry up. Ooh, they didn't do it. Good. We'll go. They're going with a big set. I can see him maybe running the ball. I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest. This is a unique situation. Counter. Oh, ow. And they're going to go for 2. We'll just go goal line. Again, I'm not a huge fan of it, but you're taking a chance in general.
Connecticut lines up in a goal line set. Hernandez drops back to pass. He's looking for his man.
Good play. Failed. So we're up 5. Are they going to go? I don't think they will go for an onside kick. Nope, they're going to kick it like normal. If we could get a couple of first downs, then we could win this game. So we're going to run the ball, to try to keep the ball in the middle of the field if possible. I'm going to take this one, though. Just don't fumble it.
The offense comes back down the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
Let's go slam with Horton. They've split up their impact guys. They're going to shift. Not a whole lot, though. Maybe we can get something on the right side. Just don't fumble it.
And they make the stop. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Let's do a toss with Drummer.
2nd down and 7 to go.
They got the impact guy on the side I want to run to. That guy's coming down.
Gates has 4 receivers lined
We're going to do something like this. Are they going cover 0? That's all kind of weird. I don't know. This maybe get kind of bad. I hope our left tackle can hold up this impact guy. I'm running clock.
Gates on the option.
There we go.
Big opening. Little shake and bake move.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Perfect play. Good deal. Call timeout. I am going to go offensive line. We are going to go... We're going to go halfback counter. I haven't called this play in quite a while. Counters are very hit and miss in this game. But if the blocking is there, it's pretty strong. So we can go ahead and snap it. Yeah, get the outside.
There he goes.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it.
Adam lays it on him. Connecticut calls a timeout.
1:31 and they got 1 timeout. We're going to go offensive line again. Horton is still feeling okay. So I'm going to go back to him. We're going to run a basic slam.
It's 1st and 10.
They are going man. I want to run to the left. No hard shift. The clock is stopped.
2 tight end set.
So we will go ahead and snap this thing.
And he's taken down. A nice 6-yard gain.
2nd and 4. We can go back to just a basic slam here. They're bringing... Both of their impact guys are on that side, so we are going to flip this.
Ace backfield.
I think it's in our best interest to do so. That's a weird looking setup by the defense, but we got blockers on the left side. Got to be patient with our protection. Ooh, we got lucky on that one. Go back and look at this. This linebacker had all the chance in the world, and he dove. He dove. And Horton was able to run through these guys. So that's probably it. I think that's the game. 54 seconds. There's nothing else they can do. So we are going to take a knee the rest of the way. Victory formation. Ooh, good win. Entertaining game. 24-19. That's an odd duck type of score. But you'll take the wins any way you can.
Kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
We'll get the, oh yeah, the clock has stopped, so I'm going to go ahead and snap this. We'll just go hurry up. I don't need to select the play again. And your player of the game is our other defensive end. I can't pronounce his name. It's just too complicated. But he had the huge play, that strip sack. Ended up winning the game for us, if you think about it, because we only won by 5. Good for him. Normally, your other defensive end, your right defensive end, doesn't do as much compared to the other end, but not today. Nichols didn't do anything today. I don't think their quarterback got sacked once outside of that one play. There may have been another one. I don't remember. We can call whatever here. Doesn't matter. We don't even have to snap the ball.
Down at 13 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Just get your win and move on. Now, again, make sure you stay to the end of the video. We will see if we get any commitments. We're going to check out some stats. They still, we probably ended up with more yards than they did. We're going to check. We'll go here. 319 to 313. Their offense played well enough. They ran the ball well. They had an impact little scat back who could break tackles, do a little bit of everything. I'm very happy we held him to under 200 yards, to be honest. Now, their quarterback, I thought, played great. Good for him. 2 sacks. We're going to check out his stats here in a minute. This is probably one of the reasons why I kept him in it. They was able to convert some third downs. We did not. We had a bad day on the third down department. Keep on going. Thankfully, they had the 1 turnover. Otherwise, both teams played pretty clean. Let's check out the individual stats. And you look at their starting quarterback, 13 of 20, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. But you go to running the ball, and he ended up with 24 yards. Now, it would have been a whole lot more if he didn't have a couple of those sacks. But still, kudos to him. I thought he played pretty well. Now, let's check out our stats. 9 of 15 for Gates. I thought the second half he played a little bit better. Was able to get over the 50% mark at least. No touchdowns, but at least he didn't have any interceptions. Running the ball, Horton with 116 yards with 1 touchdown. Drummer got a touchdown. A ball got a touchdown. I always enjoy seeing that. Receiving, Myrick, our true freshman, he doesn't drop the ball hardly at all. He had that one, I don't know if you call it, was it considered a drop? Ooh, he had 2. That tells you I don't know anything. So he ended up having 2 drops today, but that was 4 drops by our players. But, it just, what do you do? Now, a couple of those were guys getting hit as soon as they caught it, that type of thing. But otherwise, no touchdowns by any of them. It's just a weak point for us. We need to get better wide receivers, and hopefully we're going to get one today. Let's go to defense. Mason ended up being your leading tackler. Again, I want a middle linebacker or some linebacker or defensive end, somebody to be leading in tackles and not a safety. Tackles for loss, he led that as well. Ended up having 2 sacks, 1 by Bailey, defensive end, who's our backup, and the other defensive end, this is the guy who was our player of the game. And, of course, no interceptions. You go to the box score. I thought this was kind of interesting. The second quarter was just enough for us to get the win. But they ended up winning the second half. They ended up scoring more points than we did. But we got the win, so that's all that matters. All right, let's get out of here. And here you go. We ended up getting all 3 commitments. This is going to be another foundation to our offense, and boy, do we need it. So we picked up arguably one of the best-looking tight ends I've ever seen, a 6'8", 247. You look at here, he's got A-plus hands. I mean, this kid is a perfect tight end. 4'6", again, a perfect-looking tight end. He's big. I'm sure he can block halfway decent to boot. Wide receiver, Dustin McCoy, 6'6", 185. Hopefully this is going to be our stretch receiver. You look here, he's got 4.31 on the 40 time. He's very smart, A-plus hands. Just an ideal ball player, and that should help with our pipeline in Florida. And then we got a tackle. He may start for us next season. Who knows? Our tackles aren't the best in the world, but I'm glad we picked him up at 6'7", 326 pounds. And look at this, all from 3 different states. That's not even in our own home state of North Carolina. All right, let's go check out some scores for the week. We ended up starting at the very top. Looks like Cal over UCLA in a top 25 matchup. You got Texas Tech over Oklahoma. Oklahoma State, I should say. Oklahoma over Colorado. Ohio State over Wisconsin. Then you have Iowa over Michigan State. USC over Arizona State in an overtime thriller. Then you have Maryland over Virginia. which helps us maybe a little bit. Kansas State over Texas. So Texas is now 2-2 on the year. So they're just not the team that they were last season, to say the least. Okay, let's look at Minnesota over Northwestern, Michigan over Purdue, Miami over Boston College. I'm here to tell you, and I goofed up here. I think I hit the wrong button. This Miami team is going to be, I mean, we still can't beat them. They're 5-0. They're having a really good season. I'm sure they got some talent, but we'll try our best when that game comes around. Then you got Florida over Kentucky. Then you have Auburn barely beating Mississippi State, Texas A&M over Baylor, Illinois over Indiana, Florida State over Virginia Tech. That's another game that's going to be really tough for us. Okay, in our next game, we are going to take on, oh my gosh, sure enough, it is going to be Miami. Next game, look at that. They got A overall talent. Their offense looks incredible. They got an A-plus defense. You know how hard it is to get an A-plus anything in this game? I mean, you really got to have some talent. They got arguably the best offense in the country. Looks like they got the best passing attack in the country, and it looks like their defense is just okay. Maybe we can do something here. And it is a road game. Yay! So before we get into that, I do want to cover something really quick. I forgot to do it. In-season recruiting. We are out of points. Not technically. There are 4. We got 1 kid we can go after. James Moss. We still have a chance here. I think he really wants to come here. We are midway through the season almost, and he still has his top 8. Now, there are no other players we can go after. Everybody else has already took us off their list. So we're going to put all 100 points on this kid. We need him in the worst way. We need all the wide receiver help we can get. And if you put 100 points on anybody, there's a good chance you're going to get noticed. So we're going to put all triple digits right there. And if you go back to him, I think the reason why he still has his top 8 right there is because I think he really wants to come. Ooh, location, he doesn't care about that. But I don't care. We're putting so many points on him. I think we can overcome that. So I just wanted to point that out. And again, we'll talk a little bit about this in the beginning of the next Dynasty video. Okay, in our next game, again, we're taking on the Miami Hurricanes. It's going to be an uphill battle, but it should be a fun one. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.